Welcome, my lovelies. So, the Real Housewives of Durban is back for season 4. I am so happy because I'm such a huge fan of the Real Housewives of Durban. Since season 1, I have been watching Real Housewives of Durban, even if I'm Nigerian, but I just don't know. There's this different source on the Real Housewives of Durban that makes me draw closer to it every single time. And no check into the fact that the Real Housewives of Lagos will soon be over. We have the reunion coming up soon and on the 19th. So I'm literally so glad that I have something that will take me back on Showmax because now the Real Housewives of Durban will be starting when the Real Housewives of Lagos ends. So happy. Now, that's not what made us come here. Now that we've gone through the fact that we are happy that the Real Housewives of Durban is coming back, let's go ahead and talk about the fresh news that is going to be happening on the Real Housewives of Durban. Of course, with the title, we know that there are fresh faces coming to the Real Housewives of Durban this season 4, and also we have some people not coming back. We have one OG and one new member that came in last season, and unfortunately, the OG that is not going to be coming back to the season of the Real Housewives of Durban is Miss Annie. I'm gonna miss Miss Annie so much because as much as I was not really a huge fan of Miss Annie, I loved her on the show. She had a different spice that she always brought to the show, and now we're gonna miss out on that because she's not gonna be on this season. And she went on her Instagram to let us know, the fans of the Real Housewives of Durban, why she's not gonna be on the season. And she said, just wanted to let all the Real Housewives of Dublin stands know that I have had an incredible life changing experience on the show, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It took me from being the shy, introverted girl into a woman who knows herself and what she stands for. This growth and transition would not have been possible without the show and the amazing production. She tagged the film house that produces the show, all the cast members who challenged me, and she wrote insert and Lakonko and Nonkun Williams here. I had my back and taught me how to accept friendship when I was so used to being alone, as Sorisha, at London, as Miss Jojo and Miss Lee and Maria. Maria was the new cast member that joined the show. Maria and Slee were the new cast member that joined the show last season. And she continuously said, but unfortunately, I had to sit this season out because I needed a mental health break, some time for reflection, and also to focus on my businesses, which had been growing in the background. And this time around, needed me to be more present to assist with their growth. I can't wait to watch the new phenomenal season. I know it will deliver all the vibes we are used to from the Real Housewives of Durban franchise. I wish all the castmates the best of luck. Remember to take care of yourself in between the hype because I know it can be a lot. I love you all and welcome to the new cast members. Hope you are prepared for the next few months and that your debut delivers everything you want and more. Now, I love the fact that she let us know that Lakongo and Nonkun were the people that like literally pushed her. And I will accept that because they were like her main nemesis on the show, Nonkun and Lakongo. So I was glad she started that. She also said the friends of hers that pushed her to accept friendship was Sorisha. We know how Sorisha has always had this great friendship all through the show. Slee became her friend from last season. We also had Maria, who also came in last season and became friends with um, Annie. But I would say I'm surprised that Annie is no longer on this season. I'm literally when I saw that Annie was not going to be on this season, I was literally surprised because if there was one person I did think that was not going to be on this season of the Real Housewives of Durban, it was going to be JoJo. Because JoJo was saying immediately the season last wrapped up last season, immediately we were done with the season last season. She was like, she went on Instagram lives. I can remember she was like, I'm off for you guys. I'm tired. I'm leaving because of so much things that happened in last season, and she couldn't take the heat. I felt she couldn't take the heat of what was happening last season. And I was surprised because when I saw the picture and I saw Jojo in an eminent beautiful self on that picture, I was like, whoa, I'm surprised there, because if I was taking from what she said last season, that she was like she was never coming back, she was never coming back. But I guess she decided to still come back, or probably her friend Nonkun advised her to come back on the show. Now we've done. We also have Mbali not also coming back. Mbali joined the cast also last season as a fresh new cast last season. But unfortunately, she isn't going to be joining the cast of the Real Housewives of Durban. I don't know why she was scrapped as the cast in this new season, because every other cast member that joined the show last season is still here on the show. She's the only one that joined last season and is no longer with the cast members on this season. I wonder why. But Annie and Miss Mbali are no longer going to be on the cast of the Real Housewives of Durban. Now, going to the new faces of the show. Firstly, I'm going to apologize. I'm not South African. I don't know how to pronounce so much of South African names. So some of them I might not really be pronouncing their name. I'm just going to be putting their pictures so as not to offend anybody in the wrong pronunciation of their name. The first new face is Miss Thompson, aka Amanda. She's the mother of two and a maritime graduate who works in the pharmaceutical industry but is on a break. She's the founder of Fonsue Foundation, named after her late mother. She said she decided to join the Real Housewives of Durban because I love trying new things. I also wanted to experience this and to challenge myself. I believe being part of this franchise will not only present many opportunities, but will also take me out of my comfort zone. I really wish that this would actually work for her in the way she expects, because most of them they join the cast and sometimes it doesn't turn out well for them. If you can remember Slee as the Sunny of last season, it didn't turn out well for her because she got a lot of hate, she got a lot of people coming for her after she was shown on the last season of the Real Housewives of Durban. And the next person is Angel. She's aspiring to become a musician and host. She says she joined the show because I feel like this is the right time for me. I am in a good space. I want to introduce myself to the world. I know the Real Housewives of Durban has a big fan base, and when the opportunity came, I grabbed it with both hands. Angel is 29 and is the youngest member of the cast. I would like to share my journey into marriage and motherhood with the fans of the show. So officially, we have a new young member on the Real Housewives of Durban, and she's aspiring to be a musician. So probably it will work well for her that she gets the fan base, because who doesn't know Real Housewife has a big fan base, and if she does well on the show, she can translate those fan base into her music career, like she said. Last but not the least, we have this new cast member, and she's a radio and TV personality. She grew up in Zululand and has ventured into reality TV, looking into challenging herself. She said, I had an illustrious career and I have done almost everything except reality TV. So when the call came in, I knew it was something I am supposed to do to tap into a new industry and diversify my portfolio, even though so many people want me against reality TV shows. They warned you and you still checked your head. See, reality TV show for me is 50-50. It could work in your favor, it could not work in your favor. And you have to be mentally strong, mentally, physically strong to take, because as much as you get so much love, you still have haters. Take that from Nonkun. As much as Nonkun is one of the big face of the Real Housewives of Durban, she still has a lot of haters on her. I feel the only thing you have to do is to be very mentally strong to be on reality TV shows. But I'm happy that we have new faces. I guess they will bring new perspective on the show. I want to see how that will be now that we no longer have Annie and Mbali on the show. I want to see what these new faces are going to bring into the picture. In short, I want to know what is going on, the dynamics. What made Jojo come in? That's my question. What made Jojo come back to the Real Housewives of Durban? How is Nonku's relationship with Slee? How is Nonku's relationship with Sorisha? We know it didn't end in a good light last season, especially in the reunion. How is Nonku's relationship with Maria? I want to know how everything turned out, how the friendship turned out. But anyways, I guess we have to wait for the 9th of February. That is when the Real Housewives of Durban is coming back on Showmax. I'm so happy that we're getting it back on Showmax because a lot of Real Housewives in South Africa I want to watch, but we don't get them on Showmax, so I don't get the opportunity to watch them. But I'm so happy that this is back on Showmax, so I get to watch it as it is, being dropped. But just don't forget that you can come up here. We're gonna be doing the review of every episode that comes up on this new season of the Real Housewives of Durban. We're gonna be dropping reviews. We're gonna be dropping gist. We're gonna be dropping any news and information that comes up on the show. Just join us, guys. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to click on the subscription button down below, guys. Thank you guys once again for watching this video and being subscribed to our channel. We'll see you guys when the show starts airing. But you can go ahead and also watch all our other videos which we have on our channel. Have a nice day, guys.